talking in the GMB about building a 21st century union. What does that look like? Well, it's activists upwards, it's membership upwards. The richest 100 people in Tory Britain have the combined wealth of the bottom 20 million. Through the GMB, we will get fairness, we will get justice for every single working person. I'm standing here today with Aramark workers. Aramark is a massive multinational American company, a £14 billion turnover. And how do they treat these people? They pay them £7.34 an hour.
Today is fighting for £10 an hour, a proper sick pay and a better terms and condition contract with Aramark.
The workers striking today are predominantly BME women. Many of these workers have been precarious workers, either as agency workers or on 0 hours contracts. And as our economy moves further and further into insecure employment and low pay, it's absolutely essential that the trade union movement responds to that and that we have a strategy for organising and defending the rights of those workers.
We need someone to fight for us. And I find in the GMB, if you've got a problem and you go to them, they help you sort it out. They don't just push you aside.
If I'm going to create a union that, under my leadership, becomes a 21st century union, that'll only be formed in one way. By listening to the members, by listening to the reps, the threats and challenges that they face day in, day out.
The difference a GMB rep makes in the workplace is massive. We're being attacked by the government, we're going to be attacked by the bigger companies that want to ride roughshod over our members, and we're not going to have it.
I'm a small fish in a very big pond, so I'd like to have at least a bit of support there. I've been represented by a colleague of mine during a period of my probation where I felt that I was going to be victimised in certain ways, and they represented me really well. They gave me the information that I needed to ensure that I was still within the job.
This ASDA distribution site is a great example of what the GMB does. 85% membership now, reps who are competent, confident, trained, who have built up the membership because the members respect and accept the work that they do. Fantastic success story, and we have to replicate this right across the UK.
I joined the GMB for protection for my job, as I was the only female driver in the density of 350 male drivers. I've used their legal teams when I got divorced and ended up being a single parent. But they have also supported me whilst I've been in work when issues have gone wrong. And if I hadn't have had that support, I don't know where I'd have been today.
I left school with nothing, and through the GMB I've been educated. My job was actually just packing bags on a machine. And now I'm the regional president and doing things I would never have had the opportunity to do without being a GMB member.
The 21st century trade union listens to the members, doesn't preach to the members and tell them what they need, but listens to them, considers their opinions and then delivers what they need.
The GMB gives you backing, gives you support. When I hurt myself in an accident, they back me up. I've had 2 big operations, and when I've been off work financially, they have helped me out by paying me bills.
We need to think about what we do industrially. We need to make sure that there is a campaign on the table in every single workplace. And what is a relevant campaign in one workplace will be very different to another. We need to make sure that people understand that by being a member of the union, that together we'll solve those issues.
In the Birmingham and West Midlands region, we've been campaigning on 3 of the main issues that affect our members in the private healthcare sector. The first one is the low pay. The second is to do with the training and it not being adequate training or recognised as a skilled job, and the third being the staffing ratios, that there is no legal minimum staffing ratios.
They've actually helped me to acquire the equal opportunity pay. When I was working with the local authority, I was actually paid back up to about 6 years pay. That there was a difference between men and women's salaries. So GMB has actually helped me to get that.
We've got a really good young members network and structure already, some fantastic young member reps right across the UK. And the real strength of that is not only are they committed to the union, but they are able and the best placed to convince other young people to join the union as well, like recruits like.
It's really important that young people get together and make sure that they're represented through their trade union and that they've got the support there when needed. Young people are getting a really hard time at the moment. It's very important to get involved, join in the campaigns and make sure that we can change things for the next generation too.
I give this pledge to every one of the 640,000 GMB members. We will build a union that you are proud of. We'll build it from the bottom, we'll build it with your involvement, we'll build it with your voice, and we'll build it together.